What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rise and Grind. Happy Monday. I hope you guys had a good weekend. How was your weekend, Megan?
It was really good. I organized my house. I went on an organizing spree this weekend, which feels so good to start the week. Just making everything's clean and put away. And
That just check audio. But that literally changes my life.
yeah, right?
For the
Doesn't
record,
it feel so good?
When I have a freaking clean house, let me tell you something. Listen, when I have a clean house or a clean closet and a clean everything, car.
Yeah.
Yo,
that's next on my list. I need to
let
get
me-
the crumbs out of
Yes,
my
when I
house.
tell you, I used to be psycho and I miss it because I would
Miss
have to
it.
every Sunday prior to kids, I would literally
Mhm.
clean my entire house. I would go fill up mine and Jacqueline's car
Wow.
with gas, and then I would clean both cars.
Wow.
And then I would literally wake up and have my clothes picked out for a week.
Yeah.
Not no more.
Yeah.
Everything I do now is picked out on the fly. Walk into dirty cars. Walk into the house is crazy.
Well, because if you clean it, it's going to get messy right away. You have 3 kids.
No, but we're good with it. At the end of every night, we do as much as we can. But it's different. But anyway, my point is that good, clean ass feeling
Yeah.
is so awesome.
It does. It feels really
How
good.
do you feel about that, Em? You like a nice clean stitch, or are you like living in chaos?
No, I need to be
It's gotta be
clean and
on-
organized. Otherwise, I get anxiety.
Yeah.
I feel like stressed if my environment is.
Yeah. Honestly, I agree with that statement. If I'm feeling all types of off, like in a certain week, and I go and I just start cleaning some stuff up,
You feel so much better.
so much better.
Right?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, no, I feel like my brain can operate better if everything around me is very organized.
Are you guys? Can I ask you both a question? Are you guys people who like to reorganize and move around rooms?
Yes.
Like, and
Multiple-
how
multiple
often do you do it
times.
a year,
A year?
or not annually?
Well, I don't know because it depends on like different rooms. Like I'll walk into
Your office.
my office. I've done so many times this year already.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
you like just like you're
Because
just tired
I
of
feel like a fresh space brings fresh ideas
Mhm.
sometimes,
I vibe with that.
right?
I don't think that's crazy.
Yeah.
What about you?
I wouldn't say I'm rearranging rooms. Maybe my room a little bit, adding decorations, but more like my closet and my drawers. I'm always
Yeah.
I need to get rid of things I don't wear anymore.
Yeah.
I hate if things are messy or overflowing. And
But wait, Em, you look
Change
way
it.
better. You're not sick anymore.
I'm not sick anymore.
You look fresh as
I'm-
hell.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Appreciate that.
But also, you know what? I'm convinced that you don't want to move your room around because she's just trying to get the hell out of Jersey.
Yeah.
She's like, why am I going to move this room around when I'm getting out of here?
I don't blame her.
Right? Yes, you do. We love Jersey. Just kidding.
Yeah.
We do
Just
love
kidding.
Jersey.
But Cali, listen,
It's a
now
special
when
place.
you go wherever to Cali or wherever else you go, at least now we have an excuse to go to Cali.
I know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
We're-
all I
We're
see.
expanding.
Yeah.
That's it.
And
'Cause
we're
I
gonna
can't.
have-
exactly.
I can't not see. Boom.
Next gala
I mean-
is gonna
I know,
be.
me too. That's exactly
Yeah.
where my
Yeah.
Brain
It's less
works.
about Emily. It's more about Moon.
Yeah.
Just kidding, man.
this morning when I walked in, I thought that he would run up to me, and when he didn't, I did get sad a little
Is he
bit.
here?
He's not here. 'cause
No.
we got a
I
long
think
day.
he's in here. Didn't
No,
run to
I
you.
just
was like,
expected
Mm.
him. That's my expectation. I walk in on him Monday
yeah.
morning to see
What's going on
Moo,
with that?
and he's not
Where
here.
is he?
You just didn't want to bring him in.
Well, we just have a lot of things on the schedule
Got
today.
it,
A lot of
got it,
people
okay.
coming. A lot of changing.
She has
of
to work.
setups. A big
But-
day today.
but listen, one thing, and I wanted to share this though, so because I was listening, little motivation Monday for you, but I was listening to something the other day, and I was listening to church, and I heard something where this guy was talking about how essentially the things that in his past were really embarrassing,
Mm.
upsetting, made him cry, or now things in his life that people celebrate him for, and he celebrates himself.
Wow.
And I'm just, whoever out there right now needs that's going through something that's whether it's at work, at home, in your relationships, whatever. It's so crazy that because when I heard that, it hit me so deep,
Mm.
especially even just I talk a lot about obviously starting the business, but even before that, but my academic career was total shit. And it was because I really didn't care about school. I was lazy in school, but nonetheless, it still wasn't the funnest to see, when people were deciding whether they're going to college, no, I'm not going. You know what I mean? And all of those types of things that I went through, or just things, stuff like that, right? Ultimately, at the end of the day, I remember when I was in, eighth grade going into freshman year, one of the teachers in my class was like, hey, she gave me a vocational packet because she's like, you're not college material.
Oh.
And that was embarrassing, right? And
Yeah.
that made me feel not great. But like ultimately, again, like when you think about those things you're going through in the moment, and even if it's like family related, right, putting all that other stuff aside, it's like a lot of those things that feel really bad and like make you feel, in your words, really yucky.
Yeah.
It's like when you're past it, like and you're older and you moved on from it, it has shaped you. It's made you stronger. And ultimately, again, like in some cases, right, it's like it's things that have made you stand up. And Mike the Situation's a good example, right? Like when he was on Jersey Shore, he was he had a drug addiction and he was doing all these different things, and now he's opening up rehab centers. And he talks about how at the end of the day, he went through those things, and he believed that he didn't come that far just to come that far. So anyway, I'm going on a rant, but I think ultimately at the end of the day, because I heard that, and then I had some conversations over the weekend. I have some friends that are going through some stuff, and it's like, listen, these moments that we go through as the human experience, it's like I'm watching my kids' teeth, right? And it's painful. And as a child, you go through pain. As a child, you go through uncomfort, and then it's just, you never leave that pain and uncomfort, and it's just different things.
No.
And it's like,
it's part of life.
It's like built into life.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway,
That's true.
For anybody out there that might need that, I needed to hear that this week. So hopefully that hits you in the feels if it's necessary.
Definitely hit me in the feels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm like, thinking back about all the things that are embarrassing.
Or that like you weren't thrilled with or whatever.
Or like when people, because when you just said that you got handed a vocational packet, it's also like when people didn't believe in you and how that impacted you too, and how important it is to surround yourself with people that do believe in you and push you to do. They didn't believe in me,
but God did. DJ Khaled.
Oh, that's so silly. It's Thanksgiving week. I'm pumped.
Yo. All right, and this is where all three of us get to talk about what we're thankful for. We're super thankful humans. I'll kick us off. Okay, I'll kick us off. So first and foremost, I'm gonna adjust my mic here for a second. First and foremost, I'm 100,000% thankful beyond words for my family. Literally, I don't know, like my life has changed so much ever since I had my kids and Jack and everybody around me. Like it's just given me such a different purpose in life. So I'm so grateful for my kiddos and my wife and my parents and my siblings. And my in-laws and everybody on both sides, but my family, I'm super grateful for. Secondarily, I'm grateful for my health. Obviously there's a lot that, goes on in this world, and, and obviously I have my health challenges. I have mental health challenges. I have a lot of challenges. We'll add that to the list, but I'm just grateful, overall for my health, my family's health. And then not last but not least, there's a bunch, but like last but not least, obviously our team at Adapting Social. It's crazy. Over the years, we've had so many great people come through these doors. And right now we have such a great team. We have people coming back to the company, which is exciting. I'm grateful for you and the journey that you've had with Adapting Social. She loves attention. Let's go back to her real quick. I'm grateful for you, Meg. and everything you've done and how you've shaped me too. You've helped shape me and helped me be you've helped me be a more honest person, because you know me, when I'm getting after it and I'm just moving so fast, sometimes I'll just like forget about things, or things will get like kind of lost in translation. And you've been so good at like, like we need to make sure this works the right way. So I really appreciate you for that and a lot more. But and I'm grateful for you too, Em. Like, if it wasn't for Em coming in, coming out of hot yoga, doing half moons, Rob would be drowning over here. But no, I love your energy. Same with you, Meg. You both have great similar energy too, by the way. And then everybody on the whole entire team, right? Everybody on this team helps like the clients that we work with just do what they do what they love, right? Like we talked about in the email, obviously, that you sent out recently. It's like we're so blessed to be able to serve our clients, help them take what they're doing to the next level, pay for their kids' college, pay for their mortgages, live their dreams, build their businesses, employ people. And everybody at Adapting Social does that. I'm so incredibly grateful and indebted to our team for doing that and waking up passionate and dedicated every day to that mission. And what else? Trying to think of something funny, but I can't. So you know what? We'll switch to M now. But Em, when you're talking, let's just keep the mic and the camera on Meg.
She doesn't have the camera set up.
No camera.
That's what I'm saying. So keep it on Meg the whole time.
Lots of shoots today, so we're down a camera. Gosh, I feel like I could go on and on too. This whole year has been wild and so many changes. And like looking back to where I was just last year, it's like so much growth and just, yeah, so many changes. I would say John stole a lot of mine, but I'm so grateful for finding this job, for meeting Meg, for being part of this team, and for all the opportunities that have come with it and all of the things that I've learned along the way. And just like, anytime I say emotional things, I cry. So good thing I don't have
I did not have a camera on you.
Yeah, dang.
But like, I feel like working here, everyone feels like a family rather than like my employers or like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you guys have supported me so much in my career and also in things in my personal life. So love you guys.
We love you. We love you, Em.
I'm super grateful that I have Moo because we all know that was a tough year.
It's a journey. It's a journey.
It's a journey. So we have that little baby and I get to bring him to work. Another amazing thing about adapting social. Super grateful for my health because I feel like it's like until things go wrong that you appreciate it. Like even just having a stupid cold last week, I was like, I don't want to like slow down and not be able to like do my normal things in my routine. And yeah, I'm grateful for the time I got to spend with my family the past little bit of being in Jersey and just all the opportunities that have come my way since being here. And I feel like kind of along the lines of like the Motivation Monday you were saying, like I'm grateful for things that like didn't work out that put me to where I am and like helped me along this path, and maybe like things that I really wanted that I didn't know like why they weren't happening, and then it's like for greater things to come together.
Everything happens for a reason.
It's so much better like said than I said it. I love it. And honestly, you need those things for good things, right? Like in order, and it's so funny. It's like cliche because obviously Instagram and social media made everything cliche and like, you know, boring and stupid. But it's like when you think about it, like you don't, like the other day I was putting out all the Christmas decorations outside now and I was freezing my ass off, right? And then I went inside, took a shower, and I was so warm and comfortable inside. And I was like, yo, I wouldn't have felt this great inside and comfortable if I wasn't freezing before.
It's true.
You know what I mean? Like, like you wouldn't have those opposites, right? So like I think the balance of like things not working out, right? Whether it's obviously relationships or, you know, work things or whatever the hell, is an integral part of, you know, your story and your journey and all those things. So I love those, Em.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna cry a little bit, I think.
Love you guys.
Love
Meg,
you.
It's up,
Em's up.
It's on you.
I mean, Meg's up.
A lot of what you both said, my family, I'm so grateful for my family. And I think that they each bring something different to the table for me. They each teach me a different lesson or a different skill set or a characteristic that I have ingrained in me. And I wouldn't be the same without them at all. Also, talking about people who believe in you, looking back, there was never a time where my mom or dad never said, like, you can't do that. And I think that's a huge reason why I am where I am today, because I always had that belief in me, which I'm really grateful for. I'm grateful for my mom instilling a tradition that we do where I actually keep a jar on my kitchen table with sticky notes next to it, and it's the gratefulness jar. And throughout the entire year, every day I write down something that I'm grateful for, whoever's in the house. It can be anyone who's even visiting.
It just says John, Chris, John.
Yeah, but so, and you write it down really quickly and you put it in the jar, and then once a year, it can be on Thanksgiving, on the New Year, you dump it out and you get to remind yourself of everything that you're grateful for. You're definitely in that jar, by the way.
Pain in the ass, John.
You're definitely in that jar because you've also shaped me to be who I am today. Looking back, I mean, I think it's our parents always only raise us for 18 years, right? And then after that, you're trying to navigate like who you are in life and like as an adult and like what type of we've had so many conversations where you're like, what type of person do you want to be known as, and like what type of legacy do you want to live or leave on earth? And we've had really difficult conversations over the years that have shaped me completely to who I am today. You've helped shape a lot of my mindset, so super grateful for you and for believing in me too. You're a big one that believed in me.
I've always believed in you.
Yeah,
I still do.
Yes, you do, and that makes me feel empowered beyond belief. Grateful for my friends who keep me sane throughout the week. I could not do what I do without all of my friends checking in on me. I have a close circle of friends, but it's for very specific reasons. Um, Emily, I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for you in so many
Love you, Meg.
ways. From you inspired me before you were even at Adapting Social, just as a yoga instructor. Something that stood out to me about you is you always did what your heart wanted you to do. If that was going and traveling to Bali and
Which is so
making
cool.
those memories, or you deciding like, hey, I'm gonna start all over, and like that's okay too. And you're such an inspiration and a mentor and such an amazing friend, and and I love you so much. And I love Moo too. Obviously, he's just like Emily and Moo. You guys are a great pair.
Moo's one of a kind.
He is so one of a kind. I feel like, Chris, my husband. Definitely grateful for him. All of the highs, all of the lows. And like you said, you can't have appreciation for the highs without the lows. And I think it's really unique to go through. Chris and I have been together since I was 18 years old. So we've been together for a long time and through like trying to figure out who we both are. And that's been a really incredible experience. And then the team at Adapting Social, which I feel you said it perfectly. Like it's not just a team, they're legit family members. And I had wrote that email to the team last week. And I meant a lot of it. If their wins are my wins and their challenges, like they keep me up at night too. There's so many nights where I can't sleep because I'm thinking about something that a team member is going through, whether it's personally or professionally, and just how can I be the best person to support them, but vice versa. They show up every single day for each other, for their clients, for the dreams that, we all share, and we literally couldn't do what we do without them. So I'm beyond grateful for the entire team, the executive team, all of our clients that believed in us and gave us a shot too. Yeah, there's a lot. Do you know the song? Actually, I'm not even going to go there. I'll just drop it.
We Are the Champions?
Say it.
No. I think it's a Lil Wayne song, and it's like Love. Have you heard of that?
How to Love?
How to Love.
No, just Love. L-U-V. It's like on one of his tapes, and he just goes through like thanking a bunch of people. It's like 10 minutes of him like, shout out this person, shout out that person.
I'm a big Lil Wayne guy.
I feel like we just did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to show you it.
Sure did.
Things took a serious turn in here.
What's also wild though, on that note, back to like thanking our clients and stuff. I mean, that's huge, right? Like we're super grateful and forever indebted to the people in the very beginning. The cool part is our first client ever, Sound Waves and Brick, is still a client.
That's
first
amazing.
The first guy who ever gave me an opportunity when I was door knocking, and I'll never forget. It's like you see these memes where it's like the people who call like to extend your car's warranty, and they finally get somebody to say yes, and they're like, can't believe somebody said yes. Like that was straight up me when Jay like actually like said yes. Like I was door knocking in the dead of winter in December, and I remember I was out. It was probably like around like, I don't know, maybe like 1 o'clock. And I was out like door knocking since like 8 o'clock. And granted, door knocking for residential is one thing. Door knocking commercial is a completely other thing. Because when you door knock residential, you're typically in a neighborhood and there's no audience. It's just kind of like, screw you, right? Yeah. When you're at a business, there, like, I'll never forget, there was a lady, I knocked on the door in Brick, and they're at a business now, but the lady was kind of an a-hole, so whatever. But I knocked on the door. It was a salon, and as I'm opening there was 2 doors before you get into the actual main salon. So I opened the door and I heard her say, "If he asks, I'm not here," like out loud. So every girl in a chair like looked at me.
Oh,
and I was already in the door, so there's no going back, right?
Oh my gosh.
And so I opened the door. I went up to the front desk and I was like, "Hey, how are you? Is the owner here?" And she was like, "No, I'm so sorry, she's not." And I was like, "Okay." And then I just kind of like walked away, and then I heard them kind of like laughing. And it's like, but like that was like the tough stuff. So that day specifically, after, you have to remember, this is after I started Adapting Social, like with essentially Andrew and Bickle, right? As it's like, guys, I have an idea, right? And over the course of like 2 weeks, they both left. And they were like, "This is crazy. Nobody's signing up, John. Like, nobody's gonna do this, dude." And then finally, so I was at my wit's end. And I remember like just going around that day and like whatever. And when Jason said yes, and he was like, I'll give you a check right now, I was like, huh? I was like, what?
Like, really? Are
My
you
hands were
sure?
shivering. I'm like, are you sure you want to do this? Like everybody else said no.
Aw,
So anyway, shout out to him though. I'm so grateful for
that's such
him.
a nice core
He's
memory you have.
yeah, he's
dude.
been a friend ever since, and he's helped me. He's got clients for us over the years too. So super grateful. But anyway, I'm super grateful for any business that gives us the opportunity to serve them, serve their business and their family. So forever grateful for that opportunity too.
Someone had commented, and I just have to show it because I'm also grateful for this person that said, "Hi, I love your show."
Oh, that's
I just
amazing.
love that.
We
Thank
love you.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
watching.
Yeah, we love you.
That's so sweet.
You know, and honestly, I'm grateful for, you know, I'm grateful for challenges that make us better on this whole theme of what we talked about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you change your mindset, so this is going to be a horrible example, but I'm going to give it. I was watching the Diary of a CEO podcast, and there was this essentially this lady who was like a psychologist. We'll drop the podcast in the link later. But anyway, she talked about how like we as humans don't like feelings, emotions are one thing,
Mm-hmm.
but like anxiety, fear, whatever else, it's something that you have to feed it, right?
Yeah.
And so the example that they gave was that there was this woman who was a younger girl in like high school, and she grew up in a society in a different country
Mm-hmm.
where it was very normal for men to be like abusive and handsy, right?
Mm.
Like so like if like, you know, like obviously like growing up, like if I did something wrong, my dad would like smack me, right?
Yeah.
But he would like never smack my sister,
Mhm.
right? He would just do that to me. So this lady was saying that she grew up in a society where like it was like girls would get like, you know, hip like that, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, again, they were more aggressive with females. So fast forward, you know, one day, like she lived her whole life, she had great grades, she had all like, she was like happy, like just thought that's how the world was.
Mm-hmm.
One day she was traveling and saw for the first time and caught an Oprah episode, right? This is like back in the day. And it was an episode about like abusive, like whatever, abusive men and abusive husbands or whatever. And long story short, she watched it, and after she watched that episode, she went back, and it was reported that like she then had all these traumas that came out
Yeah.
of her. And the point of that like study was that like we like before she and then after she started failing in school
Mm-hmm.
and went down this spiral and like had mental health issues and all this other stuff. And it's like, you know, again, not condoning any of that because it's terrible. But my point is that like as humans, we give meaning to things, right? We give them legs.
Mm-hmm.
So when things are tough or challenging, I love, and I'm going to be honest, I got this from Ryan Serhant, where it's like being really excited about the uncomfortable situations changes the way that you give meaning to uncomfortable situations and bad
Mhm.
situations.
That's true.
And and so I know it's really difficult and it feels like you're going against the grain in the beginning. But when things are tough, if you're approaching it like, oh, this is super exciting, what am I going to learn from this? And it's very hard to do that. It's not normal. You're going against your body's psychology and physiology when you do it. Because like when things feel bad, your body sends triggers to feel bad, so you're prepared for those bad moments.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to override them and say, hey, I'm okay. This is fine. And I'm excited. What opportunity is here for me? What am I going to learn? And it's hard to do that. But then the same way that you and Juicy
Mm-hmm.
have the thankful jar, one of the things that I've done over probably the past 2 years in my Apple notes that I also got from Ryan Serhant on the same exact topic was he talked about how every time he has a bad thing happen, he writes it in his notes. And then at the end of every month, he revisits them and he realizes that they don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
And in the moment, they felt like the Great Wall of China. And like
Yep.
it was the worst thing that ever happened. It's so insane. It's such a big burden on him. And I've done that for so long, even like with like Chenzo and his heart stuff, like his
Mhm.
SVT. Like I look back and look at notes and like, damn, like I thought my world was collapsing this day.
Right.
And I'm here today and Chenzo's fine and everything's good. And we got better,
Mm-hmm.
right? We know how to stop it.
It almost like reprograms your brain to believe then in those moments that, well, everything is going to be okay because it always has been okay.
Right.
And all of those tough moments I have turned out,
But
better than before.
But the tough part is that our predictive brain, our subconscious brain is built to make predictions,
Mm-hmm.
right? So at the end of the day, our body and our mind is telling us something different than what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
So our body doesn't believe that. Our body's saying, no, like this is scary. Get ready. When you're like, yo, I've done this already a million times.
Yeah.
Like this is okay.
Yep.
But that's why you have to override it.
Yep.
Is my point in what you're saying.
And that's tough to do.
Yeah,
it's
of course
like
it is.
building a muscle, right? You just
100%.
have to keep it consistent.
100%.
Okay. I feel like let's talk about some topics.
Yeah. Let's dive into some topics here.
I just have a few AI related. ChatGPT and Target are partnering together this week. They're actually Target's rolling out a store experience in ChatGPT, which is pretty cool. So it says the week of the 25th, which technically starts today / tomorrow.
Right.
So at some point this week, I wouldn't be surprised if they dropped it right before Black Friday. Or on Black Friday, you'll be able to tag Target in your ChatGPT conversation and say, at Target, build me a list for a holiday movie night. It'll compile all items personalized to you. You'll be able to add to your cart and check out entirely from ChatGPT.
Wow.
Yeah. ChatGPT is piloting an instant checkout feature with a few different stores. I saw Amazon is next on their list, which is really interesting. So that'll be pretty cool to see. The other AI topic I have is a song. Do you know the song I Run by Haven? Maybe not.
No.
You know it?
It's the one that's like really popular on TikTok right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like in every video. Yeah.
Yeah. Super popular on TikTok. It went viral.
Mhm.
And it got taken off of Amazon, Spotify.
Why?
You can't find it because apparently they used AI to enhance the vocals or do something with the vocals. It's another artist's voice that they used.
I think I heard that too. Yeah.
And because they used AI to enhance it, I guess like they didn't have the right licensing
What's it
behind
called?
it. I Run by Haven. It's a really good song. It's a pretty good song.
Wow.
But so now they're facing a pretty big AI lawsuit. And so it opens up a question. We work with a lot of vocal artists and, people of that sort in that industry. And we talk a lot about how AI is creating content, but it's creating content with people's voices, with people's faces. And so you have to be careful with how you're using it online. Yep, that's it.
I haven't heard this one yet.
Oh, it's so good.
But have you guys heard the complete AI artist who is breaking Rust?
Breaking Rust?
So I don't know if you can see mine.
Oh, I thought you meant
So, can you see this?
literally breaking Rust. I'm like, how do you do that?
Can you see it okay? I don't know.
Yeah.
So check this out. So I'll play a second of it. But he's going viral right now. And it's literally bananas. So this is completely AI.
What's interesting
damn,
is
it's a
how they
flash
can
now.
have AI artists like that who are like, you're on Spotify right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on Spotify, but that song got removed because it used AI.
Look, so
I guess because that one was like a real person that made it to start with, and then it's like copywriting.
Maybe.
Or, like,
this is all AI?
this
Or
is
it's
completely
his
AI,
voice.
the whole thing.
Spicy, I like it. Yeah.
Right? Move on.
Yeah. It's giving like Hosier vibes. Yeah. That's nice.
I really like it actually.
So
does it say how many streams it has?
anyway, let me see. But how insane is that though?
That's wild. That's so cool.
Last time I looked, there was like 4 to 5 million people that were subscribed to him.
It's crazy.
Or to it.
That,
no, 2.9 million listeners.
Yeah. So it's crazy that someone with just producing experience, right? Because that's what you need, or someone who just can use AI can create an entire persona, create a Spotify account, get almost 3 million subscribers,
right? And
now you're monetizing the platform because you just built an entire personality. That's wild.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is different than like the AI actors and actresses and stuff because like
the chords, everything sounds so legit.
It sounds so legit, but also it's like you're not seeing the person. So I'm like, that's a good song.
Right.
But like I wouldn't really want to watch a movie with like fake people if they look fake.
That's true.
And like I saw that like actors and stuff are saying how it's like not really fair and how they're going to be like, I don't know, replaced by like these fake actors and stuff. And I'm like, really? Because like, who wants to watch that? But something like that, I'm like, I would listen to that.
You know what?
It
I was
sounds
so
good.
when I first heard it, like I saw it on TikTok and I was like, because I'm like completely against, like, I don't know. I don't want to support AI like that. Like I'd rather support like an actual country artist who's putting their life and blood and sweat and tears into their music. And I turned on the one song, and I was like, let me just hear it. I was like, I'll just hear it. And then I'm in the car. I'm like,
You were hoping
like,
it was going to
damn
be
it,
terrible.
John.
I like it.
Turn it off, John. Turn it off. But it's good because they make his voice so raspy,
Yeah.
and he hits it like it's just so
sounds like
good.
Is that his name? Hosier?
That guy?
Never know how
Rust.
to pronounce
No,
it.
no.
Is
He
it like,
sounds like
Oh,
Hosier.
I don't know.
yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah. I think it's Hosier.
Yeah, I
Or
don't
is
know.
it Hosier?
Hosier?
But
I don't know.
Maybe. I'm
The-
totally
I
butchering
don't
it.
know.
The next thing on my topic list is Meta Labs opening up pop-up stores.
Yeah.
So have you guys heard about this? So Meta is opening up pop-up stores. One is going to be in New York City, and it's going to be retail, and that's where you can go and you can buy MetaQuest headsets, Ray-Bans, Oakleys, and all their products. And it's like just so interesting because it's like when you think about it, I guess like they want to make physical stores in the real world so that when you're walking around, that you're seeing Meta, you're not just on your phone. But it's pretty interesting concept to see that Meta is now going to have like a store.
Yeah. It's like the first thing I think of is like how an Apple store is laid out.
Right.
With all of their gadgets, and it's really clean and
Mhm.
simple, and I can see it.
Apple
kind of
made
having that same
made
vibe.
the blueprint for that.
Yeah.
They made the
with how
blueprint.
tech should be laid out. But the pop-ups are going to be interesting, especially if they're only there for a limited time.
Yeah.
I could see how that would be really beneficial, like during the holidays. Doing pop-ups, you can go get your, MetaQuest headset
Yeah.
and then just go home, as opposed to ordering it online and then having to wait. Like you get that instant gratification. Or
Right.
people are going to go just because they want the content of being at a Meta pop-up. Like we live in a world where people are content creators and they want to go to cool events like that.
Even though the sources it says that even though they're saying that it's a pop-up, technically the language on Meta's like website suggests that they're actually permanent locations.
Oh, interesting.
So they might be there just long term.
Interesting.
I guess they're testing it.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
I feel like it'd be
But-
cooler if it's
but
temporary.
The renderings that they have of it look pretty cool.
Let
I
me see.
don't know if you guys can see this.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
Yeah. Can you see that?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Looks interesting.
I like it.
I feel
Where's
like it's sorry, go.
you go first.
I was going to say it's kind of crazy because like I feel like for a long time it was like brick and mortars were getting like phased out, like everything was going to online. It was all like about, I mean, this is a store for technology, but it was like online
Yeah.
shopping. It's like malls closing, and now it's almost like, okay, it's cool to have something you can
storefront.
actually go to. And I saw this quote on Instagram the other day, and it was like a really pretty picture. I don't know, somewhere in the mountains, and it was like technology used to be a way to escape from the real world, and now it's like the real world is the escape from technology, because now we've gotten like
That's
so
true.
used to that we're like not just like going outside and
That is so
looking at
true.
everything that's like beautiful and
That's
spending
so
time in
true.
nature and stuff. And it's
Yeah.
like that just reminded me of it, because it's almost like we went so far in one direction that now it's like cool to have
Yeah.
somewhere to go in person again.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are trying to bring it back to like going to a brick and mortar. They're making it more experiential though, which is
Mhm.
interesting. So it's like if you're going to a store, you're going for an experience. Like, did you see? Have you been to the outlets lately? The Coach store over there.
Oh, it's a coffee shop too,
Yeah.
right?
So like a lot of, and same thing, the Louis Vuitton on 5th in New York, just they put in a cafe as well. So they're creating these shops where you can go and just get the full experience, get a coffee, walk around, like really
Right.
make it a whole thing. So
Yeah.
super interesting. I want to go shopping now.
But no, honestly, I think the issue was though is it was more of for like brick and mortar's dead or like in office is dead is like more for like I feel like non-retail versus retail, because like at the end of the day, like after COVID, it's like nobody like look at us like you know what I mean, like Megan's allergic to the office, she gets hives, she has to run out the door when she gets here, you
Sure.
know. So it's like I feel like that was the major impact versus like all the other stores. because me personally, I still like to go like actually like look at stuff.
Me too. I like to feel whatever I'm buying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like really ever go shopping, but if like I probably like once or twice a year when I go, like I have to like go like look at shit and like try shit on and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But that's just how I am though. You know, I like to go get in there, you know, go talk to the people,
Mm-hmm.
you know, see how they're doing, see if I can get a couple,
I'm right there with you.
you know.
I like the experience.
Me
of it.
too. Yeah. I like the experience.
Yeah. Like Black Friday, circa like 2016, 2017.
All time high vibes.
Yeah. All-time high vibes.
I want that back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
I'm definitely just, they don't even do that anymore, right? Like,
Well, I don't know.
at
This
Freehold
Black
Mall?
Friday, I think I am going to go
looking this
to
up.
some stores, but I'm not expecting it to be the same. As
are
it
we
was.
going together?
Should we go? You want to go shopping?
Yeah, we're going shopping.
Oh, yeah.
M's coming.
That'll be so fun. We could vlog it.
Oh,
Let's see.
do you guys have any things on your list for Black Friday shopping? Like things you've been like waiting to get for Black Friday?
No, not necessarily.
Yes.
You do? You have your eye on something?
I have been. All right, so let's see. See, it's lame. Freehold opens at 7 a.m. and then they close at 9 p.m. How lame is that?
9 p.m. On Black Friday?
Yeah. Like, what happened to the days where you were up late as hell and the stores opened
Well,
at 7
Not even. Oh, it's 7 p.m.
p.m.?
Yeah.
I'm
PM.
saying, like, literally, I remember, I'll never forget when I was working at Best Buy back in the day,
Mhm.
and I only worked one Black Friday, and that Black Friday was nuts. We had a line around the whole store.
Yep.
We were there early, and
Overnight.
Yeah. We were there like midnight.
Yep.
Like it opened, like the releases opened. I'm pretty sure like midnight. I remember
Yeah.
being there like
Yep.
what the hell?
Yeah.
And like, what happened to those days?
I
Everyone's
don't
so lame
know.
now.
I don't know. Or like where you would go after Thanksgiving dinner, like late
That's
at
what I
night,
mean.
you'd
Yeah.
like start to go.
Ugh.
I worked at a shoe store in the mall when I was like 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must have been because I just got my license. And I remember having to work Black Friday and like going in overnight and I like had the flu or something. Like I
Oh,
was like, I'm
no.
never going to be able to make it. I have to like literally be up overnight. And I felt like I was dying, but I couldn't.
That
Take
store,
off.
Yeah.
that's by the way, it's the record has been set that store has never sold as many shoes as they did when Em was there. They've had a deficit ever since. She's
Definitely
like,
out of business.
She's like, it's Macy's. Wait, we get it. No,
It
they're
was
still-
She. Or Meg, do you remember that? It was only women's shoes, I think. It
What
was,
was it called?
She by Journeys. But it was like
Oh.
SHII.
By the way, I haven't been to Journeys in forever.
Yeah.
Are they still around?
Yeah,
I
I
think
think so.
so.
In Ocean
Yeah.
County Mall, they're thriving.
Yeah.
I think, at least. I don't know.
So.
All right, guys. Happy Monday. And I know it's a short week for most people. I hope you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving. I hope you get stuffed with turkeys and mashed potatoes. Wait, we didn't even talk about
all
what
my
everybody's favorite food
favorites.
is. Speed round. I'm going to go turkey, mashed potatoes. That's my go-to.
That's your go-to. Mine is turkey, and then my family's it's a French meat stuffing, and it's beautiful.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah.
I like it.
Mine's going to be mashed potatoes and stuffing.
Stuffing.
Carbs.
Yeah, Jack, the wife likes stuffing.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest stuffing guy, but mashed potatoes, I could have a freaking truckload.
Me too. I could swim in them.
I know. I want the most mashed potatoes ever. Okay, guys. I hope you have a great weekend. Great week ahead and a great Thanksgiving. See you guys next time.